He is three and one. He is the triune Godhead. Father, Son, Holy, Holy Spirit. One singular, eternal God. Born of the Virgin Mary, made self-incarnate by the Holy Spirit.
He didn't ask to be born. Blessed be. Didn't want to see daylight until he saw the daylight, until he heard the dawn, until he learned to love life. Blessed be. Life alone, away from God, outside the law, far from his Father. He learned to live, to rely upon himself only.
Beast within me, you suck the life, the blood, the God right out of me. I am rid of life, but what I have is not death. I am rid of blood, but what I have is not empty veins. I am rid of God, but what I have is not Satan. It's never that easy. No, it isn't. There are opposites, but the opposites reside in the head of man. In the Godhead, the thing itself may be its own opposite. Beast within me, you are my doubt and my strength.
Let me ask you one thing. Do you know your wife's first love? When they snuck off together behind vacation Bibles, burdocks in her dress and knee socks. Do you know what they said to each other? How they spoke to each other? How they felt as they held on to each other so tightly? He is still her first love, and you are the unnatural third. You create a crowd. You're an audience. You're a cloying acquaintance.
Grant an end to my solitude. Grant an end to my search for wisdom.
Mary and Joseph, here is your model. Mary is pregnant by her first love, and she is married to you. You are not her first love. And when the child is born, you are not even a close second. She is your servant. She is your slave because he tells her to be. And she must sit there and take it, just as you do. Good Lord, don't talk to me about hardship.
Through the door to his life walked God's reminder. God himself, in a sense. God's reminder that he was not free. That he would not stray.
Original sin is the corrupt nature of the offspring of Adam, a residual effect of the fall. But you see, personal sin is primarily and essentially a violation of the law of love.
Hello, friends. We urge you to join Pastor Watley next week when he will continue his series of short-term devotions, I Am But a Reed in the All-Knowing Ocean. For a cassette tape copy of today's show, please send $13.99 to Dorman's Devotions, care of Watley Ministries, P.O. Box 512, Warren, Indiana, 48901. Once again, here's Pastor Dorman Watley.
Friends, it gives me great pleasure to come to you over the radio like this every week. Your generous giving allows our ministry to reach outward ever further. Whenever I can, I like to share my hopes and wishes with you about the future of Watley Ministry. Next week, be sure to answer our pocket calendars. You know, my friends, they ask me, Dorman?
I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply stained within, sinking to rise no more. When the master of the sea heard my despairing cry, from the